Now, here are some things you should not be saying in the first place. From time and time again, I always hear people saying things that really no one should be saying about themselves. Nobody should be saying that they are humble, which is a sign of arrogance and complete narcissism. And nobody should be saying, I have nothing to hide. And nobody should be saying a lot of other things, such as, I'm an alpha male. Now, you see, this is one of the biggest flaws I've ever seen when it comes to YouTube. A lot of things on YouTube really don't add up and don't make sense. There are videos that actually tell you and teach you how to be an alpha male. And all the traits are completely wrong. No, really, they are. It really doesn't make sense that you should be teaching others how to be an alpha male, and you give a wrong definition of what an alpha male is. A lot of these so-called alpha males, all they do is talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. They are all bark and no bite. They are like chihuahuas, really. They bark the loudest. And a lot of these so-called alpha males, who call themselves alpha males, and believe me, nobody should be calling themselves alpha males. Just like how nobody should be calling themselves a genius, and nobody should be calling themselves humble. Because if you say that you're a genius, you're really not that smart. If you say that you're humble, you're a narcissist. If you call yourself an alpha male, you are completely weak. Think about it. I mean, nobody goes around saying, I'm an alpha male. The real alpha males don't call themselves alpha males, first of all. Number one. Number two, here's another point that you have to consider. Alpha males, they don't talk all the time because they let their actions do the talking, not their mouth. Third, when you see an alpha male, a man who's considered an alpha male is someone who's got a backbone, a very assertive, strong, will stick up for himself easily, doesn't take smack from anybody, and not only someone who is like manly and strong, but an alpha male is cool, calm, and collected. They just keep quiet, they keep it cool, and they don't blurt out, and they don't make a fuss, and they're not rowdy people. Those guys who act tough are actually putting up a front because they're hiding the fact that they're weak. People who say like, yeah, do this and do that, and they try to act all macho and manly, those are the weakest guys out there. They really are. And all these videos on YouTube about how to be an alpha male and these self-proclaimed alphas, they're not alphas at all. I mean, if anything, they're actually much lower than beta. They're very weak. All these videos out there talking about like how to be an alpha, it's all a bunch of baloney. It's all a bunch of bogus. Really, it is. I mean, think about it. Nobody goes around calling themselves alpha. Geniuses who have made history, they never call themselves geniuses. As a matter of fact, they kind of confessed to being like just an average person. But an alpha male does not call himself alpha. If you're an alpha male, you don't call yourself alpha at all. You don't call yourself an alpha male. That's like bragging. That's like bragging and being self-centered with your boasting, really. Think about it. It just doesn't make any sense now, does it? No, I don't think so. No. But when we're talking about it, those guys who claim that they're alpha, they're strong, they're this and that, and, they talk about like, oh, well, I'm going to put a woman in her place. You got to dominate her. You got to show her who's boss. No, there's nothing alpha about that. That is really weak, and that's a form of insecurity. Because you have to feel like you're above somebody to feel like you're strong. If you're a strong person, you are comfortable in your own skin, and nobody threatens you. That's another characteristic of an alpha male. So if I miss any other details about alpha males, feel free to list them in the comments below, because I couldn't think of hundreds of traits off the top of my head as I'm recording this video. However, like I said, all these self-proclaimed people who call themselves alpha, like this one YouTuber named Alpha Male Strategies, that guy is not alpha at all. This guy is bitter, he cries a lot, He just complains 24/7. And not to mention, this guy has no willpower. Alpha males have willpower. He doesn't, because he always talks about, like, oh, how he has to sleep with a woman. And if he doesn't want to go by himself, then, and if some girl that he's gonna go out on date with, for example, doesn't want to, go eat at a restaurant with him, he'll go somewhere with someone else, and he doesn't like male company. And because he always has to be around the women, because he's a sex addict. He has no self-control. That means he has no willpower. The guy's weak. If you have no willpower, you're just weak. But if you're just thinking about sleeping with somebody 24/7, that's why I'm saying Alpha Male Strategies, that YouTube channel, that guy's weak. And his name shouldn't even be Alpha. He's below Beta. So all these people who call themselves Alpha, they have a very self-entitled opinion of themselves, and they're not strong at all. So with that being said, to all the other YouTubers out there who claim to be Alpha, I mean, I hate to say it, I hate to break it to you fans out there who follow these Alpha videos, to all the people who watch those How to Be Alpha videos, hate to say it, but those self-proclaimed Alpha males out there, they're nothing but weaklings. Because they only talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. If you're an Alpha, you don't say anything to yourself. You keep to yourself, you keep quiet, and if anything, the real Alpha males are actually more mysterious. So with that being said, cool, calm, collected is the way to go. Remember, confidence is silent, insecurities are loud. After all, you know the saying, again, mum's the word. But with these so-called alpha males who only boast about being alphas, mum's not the word in their case. Insecurities are loud. And I think that speaks volumes to their character. Anyway, put your 2 cents in, give me a thumbs up, and keep following my videos if you wish to do so. I look forward to hearing your feedback. For all you subscribers out there and all you new viewers, welcome to my channel. Alright, take care, have a good day, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Peace.